Hey, I'm Ron with Locked and Loaded here at Always Friday Homestead. Today I'm kind of getting back into doing some leather work. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of that, show you a few of the tools it takes to get started. It's pretty simple and it's not real expensive. And there is a couple expensive items, but for the most part, you can get, under $100 you can get started pretty well. Anyway, this is what I'm working on right now. It's a universal holster, which has two parts. Here's the belt clip side, which is the back side, and this is the front side. I'll zoom in on that a little bit. So what I was talking about, weaving, leather weaving here, got some stamps. Anyway, these are the stamps I used right here, this is the flag that I used. You can get these for $6 or $7. That was the flag, and here's the eagle stamp that I used as well. And what I used to weave this, make this weave pattern in here, is one of these, and there's a ton of these. You can go to Tandy Leather and get almost anything you want. You can get any stamp you want. So anyway, what I do is I get this ready, I stamp this in, and how we do this is, I'm not really going to show you the technique because I'm not ready for that, but I'll show you kind of how I got there. I take a sponge, wet a sponge, here's my sponge, wet a sponge, and then I wet the leather, and then I scribe a line across this diagonally, and that's where I start my pattern. And basically you'll take one of these and you'll go side to side of the line. I guess I could make a video of how we do that, but anyway, I wasn't planning on that. So after I take the holster, I put pigskin, which is this here, which comes in a roll too, just like the leather does. I use 8 or 9 ounce leather. Then I take this pigskin. Then I use contact cement and I glue it on the back of this, and then I'll end up putting these two pieces together, and then I'll sew them together. I got this machine, which let's see if we can get you over there. My sewing machine, I picked that up for about $600 about 5 or 6 years ago. You got to have a heavy duty machine to sew leather, so that's going to be your expense if you're going to get into leather, is the sewing machine. But you can more than adequately get started just by hand sewing this stuff, and there's tons of videos on that as well. So, but if need be, I will do a video on that too. So anyway, this is what I'm working on. This is actually one for myself. Like I said, I own a gun business here in Kansas. I also do leather work. I also was a gunsmith. So if you see my video yesterday on the air rifle, I was working on that. I'm also working on a couple of these that I'll sell at the next gun show, which this one's, and I'll do this one in some kind of pink, and then I think I'll do one in teal, which is this one with the dragonflies. And then, of course, I made one with the cross. So I'm not sure what colors I'll make all these, but when I get all this done, I'll show you the finished product. And anyway, when I get back, next video, I'll show you the finished product.